You're welcome to Eagle Eye Television. My name is Abdul Ghani Seidu. Try your possible best to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on all social media platforms. Today, we are very fortunate to have a very great prominent personality. He happened to be the Palestinian ambassador to Ghana. He is His Excellency, Mr. Abdul Fattah Al Fattah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Nice to have you.
Nice to meet you too.
We are very pained to the recent attack from the Israelites. The current war. We are very pained, and we hope and we pray to Almighty Allah to help put this war to an end, because it's caused a lot of destruction, of which we are not happy with it. So we are hardly supporting you in prayers that, inshallah, this war will come to an
Inshallah.
end. So first of all, I would like to know some little facts about Palestine. Tell us more about Palestine.
Palestine is a very beautiful country. First of all, thank you for this interview before I talk. And I'd like to thank you and thank all the Ghanaians people about their very big support to Palestine and the Palestinians people. I'd like to thank not only the Muslims, the Christian people in Ghana here, because I have a lot of calls on my phone. They call me, and sometimes they come to visit me here or invite me to some of the church to support Palestine and the Palestinians people. You don't need to be Muslims or a Christian to support Palestine. If you are a human, you should stand by the side of justice. You should stand by the side of the human rights and the international law in this world. Because of that, I like to thank Ghana about its big support to Palestine and the Palestinian people. And I like to convey to all the Ghanaian people the greeting of the Palestinian people. Palestine is a very beautiful country. My people like to living in peace. They are the same like the Ghanaian people. They has the culture of the peace, and they like to take care about themselves, the hospitals, the schools, the children, the women. They want to living as most of the country in this world, to build their country and to living in peace, as I said.
All right.
I don't think this conflict can continue to the end of our life.
Sure.
One day we will see the peace,
Mashallah,
and we will living in peace
All right,
in
all
my
right, all right.
state.
What are the causes, the major causes for this conflict between Israel and the Palestine?
The main reason, first of all, listen to me. For the peace, all the world asked Israel to leaving our lands which occupied in 1967,
Okay.
and Israel refused.
That is why they came to.
The Israelis want to occupy all our lands.
Okay.
They want to occupy all my people. They want to stealing our water. They want to stealing our agriculture. They want to stealing our housing. They want to stealing our garden. They want to stealing everything. They don't want to keep anything to the Palestinian people.
All right.
They think to protect all the Palestinian people to outside Palestine, and they stealing all our lands. But this will not happen, because the Palestinian people start their struggle from the first moment when Israel start to occupy my country.
Okay.
And this struggle will continue to see Palestine free. My people will not leave their lands, because they have very strong believing in their heart, and this is their historical land, and they will not allow to the Israelis to protect them from their lands. If the Israelis think that this will bring the peace to them, I don't think they know anything about the history.
All right.
Look what's happened. Ghana occupied before 1957.
Yes.
All the African countries occupied before. Where is the occupation now? The occupation go,
Sure.
and Ghana free now, you see. And we believe that the Israeli occupation will leave one day our lands, and Palestine will be free.
Mashallah.
So if the Israelis want the peace, they should sitting with the Palestinian people on the table, and there is no country can bring to the Israelis the peace.
All right.
Only the Palestinian people.
All right. I'm told that Palestine, offered an opportunity for the Israelites to come and settle and then live as a land, whereby today they are, fighting against you to occupy you. How true is it?
Listen to me, my brother. Before 1947,
1947.
There is nothing in the history. His name is Israel.
Okay.
All the books the which talk about the history.
Okay.
Open the book and read. You read in the history.
Yes.
Israel occupied Ghana, British occupied Ghana, UK occupied Ghana before 1957, right? And you read French occupied some of the African countries, and some Italy occupied some of the Arab countries, and they occupied in the same time Egypt, Sudan, most of the Arab countries. And one day, British occupied 30% from this world. But as you see, now British only in her country, and all the countries are free. So before 1947, there is nothing in the history. If you read the history, nothing. His name is Israel. You read Palestine, only Palestine.
Okay.
If you open the book, you read before British come to occupy Palestine. You read that the Turkish was in Palestine.
Okay.
You understand? So this is our historical land. If the Israelis said that God gave them this land, I don't know if God have company. Please call him to give you the number phone for God to give you some land in this world. This is stupid culture. You understand? To say that God give me this or God take this from me. This is our historical land. We are living there for more than 5,000 years in Palestine. And we will not allow to anyone to come now and stealing our lands. Before 1967, there is nothing in the history. His name is Israel. They come to start to occupy our lands. And you know, when they come, we think that the Israelis come to living in peace with us. So the Palestinian people start to help them.
Okay.
They give them food and they give them water, and we open our housing to them.
Okay.
And we think that we can living with them in peace because all of them was living in the European country.
Okay.
They come from outside Palestine.
Okay.
They was not living there.
Okay.
In Palestine, we had only in that time only the Palestinians people. So when the European people don't like them to stay there,
Okay.
and they want to protect them from the European countries, and I will not talk about the reason why.
Okay.
Okay. So they start to send them to Palestine with very big boats to come and stay in Palestine.
Okay.
And British give them all the weapons, warplane, and tanks, everything. And the Palestinian people, they are working farmer in that time. We don't have any weapons.
Okay.
When the Israelis become strong, they start to bombing our housing, our villages, our cities, and killed my people. You know, in 1948, they killed 15,000 from my people. And they occupied 78% from our lands. In 1948. In 1967, they start war again against the Palestinian people, and they occupied all the Palestinian lands. If they believe that Palestine for them, let me ask, why they occupied Sinai in 1967? Sinai, Egyptian land.
Yes.
Why they went in war against Egypt and occupied Sinai?
All right. So
why they occupied the Golan, Syrian land? Why? To now they occupied the Golan, the Syrian lands.
Yeah, please let me just come in. What do you think might be the purpose why they want to conquer Palestine?
Their leader believed that this is their historical land. You understand?
Okay.
In their book, they call it Torah.
Okay.
By the way, they are not a Christian, you know.
Okay.
The Israelis, they are not a Christian.
Yeah, amen.
They are Jewish.
Okay.
The Christian in Palestine, they are Palestinian. In their book, the Jewish believe, the Israelis believe that this is their historical land. And they come to occupy all our lands. But if they want to talk about their book, in the same time,
All right.
the Palestinian people, they can said, okay, in your book, the Torah,
Yes.
God told you this, your historical land. Okay, the Muslims will say in the same time, in the Quran, God said in Surah Al-Isra wal-Mi'raj, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقضينا إلى بني إسرائيل في الكتاب لتفسدن في الأرض مرتين ولتعلن علوا كبيرا فإذا جاءوا عدوءهما بعثنا عليكم عبادا لنا أولي بأس شديد. This is in the Quran. That means the Israelis will come, but Palestine will be free. You understand? They will come to occupy my country, but Palestine will be. I don't like to talk about the religions for the Jewish or the Christian or the Muslims. You understand? I am Muslim, okay, but you know I like all the people. I don't hate anyone. I don't feeling that I should do something bad with any person in this world.
Okay.
My religion asks me to be proud of all the people in this world and respect all the people in this world.
Right.
This in our Quran. So they believe that this their historical land, and they want to stealing all our lands, our
Okay.
housing, and occupy my country to the end of this life.
All right.
But this will not happen one day.
Has there been a regret, offering an opportunity for the Israelite to come and settle on your land, and today they are fighting against you?
No, please listen to me. The Palestinians people, human people. We like to help. My country now in Palestine. I want to tell you something. I visit most of the areas in Accra
All
here.
right.
My country not rich country, and we are living under the Israeli occupation. All my people, our president, our government under the Israeli occupation.
All right.
Oh, you see, but that's not mean if I have something to help my brothers or support my brothers, I did not do it. You know, in Ghana here, I open more than I build more than 25 mechanism borehole to the people. My people in Gaza don't have water, but I did it here. We built the school before the last month. We finished it and build it in Ghana here. And I sent my driver just last week to build a new school in the Volta region.
It was referring
Volta.
to the current conflict.
So we are not
No
feeling apologized about
Okay.
what we are doing to the Israelis.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
But the Israelis should answer why they're doing this with people help them. Why? They should ask themselves. They should be ashamed from themselves that they are killing the hands which give them the food
Of course,
and
yes.
the water.
Of course, yes.
The Palestinian people is very peaceful country and they like to living in peace on their lands. No, my religion don't ask me to kill anyone. My religion don't ask me to hate or do something very bad with any person in this world. You understand?
Right.
Because of that, the Palestinian people, the Muslims and the Christians in Palestine,
All right.
all the Palestinian people, they are living in peace for a long time. My deputy here, he was a Christian.
All right.
My deputy here. And my government sent him ambassador to Angola now.
Okay.
So we are living in peace for a long time in Palestine.
Mashallah.
But why they doing this with the Palestinian people? The Israelis should answer about this. Why they start to kill the Palestinian people? Why they kill the Palestinian people to now? 75 years. 75 years. My people suffering under the Israeli occupation. You know what that mean?
No.
You know what that mean?
No, please.
When every day from 1948 to now, every day, the Israelis killed doctors, nurses, students, women, children, full families, bombing the housing, bombing the schools, bombing the universities, bombing there's no light, no water, no food, no medicine. And then you ask me, I'm apologize about what I'm doing with the Israelis. No, the Israelis should answer why. Why they killed the Palestinian people? From the 7th of October to now, the Israelis killed more than 42,000 from the Palestinian people.
42,000 people.
42,000 from the Palestinian people. 15,000 of them is the children. 10,000 women. Just yesterday, since 24 hours, yesterday, they killed 65 from my people. Today they are bombing, just before 30 minutes.
Before you entered for the interview.
Yes, they bombing one of the schools. You see, why? Why? We are not a human? Some of the ministers said we are not a human. We are animals about the Palestinian people.
Oh.
This is a humanity?
That
I
is so
cannot
bad.
understand.
That is so
Why?
bad.
They should answer, not me.
This is so bad.
For me, I can say that my people want only to see their country free and we want to living in peace. And this is normal. You know why? Because if any country think to occupy your country, what you will do?
At least you will fight.
You will fight and defend about your
course,
people
yes.
and your lands, right?
Even in
The
Islam
Palestinian people defend
themselves.
about themselves.
Yes.
And we will not allow to anyone to occupy.
All right. So,
my
His
country.
Excellency, what will be your response to the critics who say Palestine has not done enough to put stop to this war?
Listen to me. This war don't start in the 7th of October.
Okay.
You understand? Some people say that Hamas entered the border and killed some from the Israelis, and they want to start from here.
Okay.
I cannot understand why.
Okay.
Why? This conflict start in the first moment
Okay.
when Israel start to occupy our lands.
So the war is not just now.
No.
It has started long
No.
ago.
No, read the history.
Okay.
All the world read the history.
Of course.
Why we have very big demonstration now in all the world support to Palestine? Why? Because the people read the history.
Yeah.
And they know that Israel is killing the Palestinian people for long time, 75 years.
Wow.
They killed my people every day, every now in Gaza, every moment they killed some from my people.
Oh.
You know what's meaning when they destroy 75% from our housing?
Oh.
How the people will build their housing again? Tell me how? The people don't have water. They close to 1 year they don't have light.
Oh.
All the Palestinian people in Gaza don't have light. No medicine.
How did they
Some of
survive?
my friends, I talked to him only the last week. You know, he go to check for Panadol. Panadol. His head was paining him. He don't find in the pharmacy. Some of the pharmacies. Because they're bombing all the hospitals, the clinic, everything.
How did they survive?
The people know very well that the Israelis want the Palestinian people in Gaza to leave Gaza.
Okay.
But my people is very strong.
Okay. So they are maltreating
And they
them.
are hero.
Okay.
And they don't afraid from any person in this world. And they will not leave their lands.
Okay.
The Palestinian people, I know them very well.
All right.
I'm from Gaza.
Okay.
I know the people. I know the families. I know the streets. I know everything. You understand?
Okay.
And I know that my people in Gaza and in the West Bank,
All right.
they are strong enough to defend about themselves,
All right.
and they will do everything to see their country free.
Mashallah, mashallah. Also, His Excellency, as an ambassador to Palestine in Ghana, what necessary steps are you also taking to help? Put this, put end to this, war between the Palestinian and Israelites.
This war now, no, you know, after they killed my people in Gaza, now they start war before a few days against Lebanon.
Okay.
Okay. And they think it will be easy for them to occupy Lebanon too. They think. But yesterday evening, around 40 from the Israeli soldiers enter the border, only the border.
Okay.
They did not enter for 300 meters. Enter the border of Lebanon. The members of the group of Hezbollah, they killed and injured 36 from them.
Yes, yes.
They think, yes. Today morning, they killed them and injured.
Oh.
They killed some of them. The Israel said 8 killed and the other injured. That's not mean I support the killing from this side and this side. But if they think after they will occupy all Palestine, they will occupy Lebanon and then Syria and then go to Iraq and then occupy Egypt. Wallahi, believe me, this is very bad to the Israelis before the Palestinian people and the Arabs people. This is very bad for them. Because if their leader think that they still in 1967, when they occupied Gaza, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, the capital city of the Palestinian people, Sinai, Egyptian lands, Golan, Syrian lands, if they think they're still living in 1967, this is very bad for them. We are in 2014 now. We are in 2014. Everything changed. The weapons, some of the countries has it now. Not the weapons which has it in 1967. You understand? The history changed. The world in the past, they have only the radio to hearing the news. Now your phone, you can publish something on the media and all the world can see what's happened.
Palestine?
In Palestine, yes. And only with
You
their
can't
phone.
upload anything.
The Palestinian people, when they see the bombing any place, they go with their phones, take videos and send it to the Al Jazeera and to all the media in the world. Why we see the very big demonstration in the European countries support to Palestine? Because the people in the European countries start to not only see the CNN and the BBC. When they open a lot of channels now and they check for the truth and the reality what's happening exactly in Palestine, now it's easy for anyone to know what's happening in Palestine. You understand? Because the real story, the right story about what's happening in Palestine, it's easy for you to find it now. And it's easy sometimes to lie.
Sure.
You understand?
The internet is available.
And sometimes you're sitting with some people, if he talk with you 30 minutes, he lie 60 minutes. But you will know him.
Of course, yes.
You'll know that he's lie.
Sure.
You will know him.
Sure.
So now the people start to understand.
All right.
The people go from the dark to the light,
All right.
and they start to understand exactly what's happened in Palestine.
MashaAllah. So, what are you expecting from different other countries to also come and do to support Palestine, especially Ghana? You being the ambassador here.
Ghana stand all the time by the side of justice, and Ghana vote before 10 days about the decision to ask Israel to end its occupation to our land since 1 year. And Ghana vote with Palestine with this decision.
That's great.
They vote 100, I think, 36 country in this world support to this Palestine,
Mashallah.
support to this decision. But the problem not within the Palestinian side,
Okay.
the problem with the Israeli side.
Okay.
You know, I will tell you something. In 1993, our former president Yasser Arafat, he signed agreement with the Israelis for the peace.
Okay.
And according to this agreement, the Israelis should leave our lands which occupied in 1967 since 5 years. Okay. After they signed the agreement, Yasser Arafat back to Gaza. You cannot imagine how much people was on the streets. How much the Palestinian people was very happy. You cannot imagine. There was very big demonstration support to Yasser Arafat and support to the peace and support to see my country. We will see my country free. And we'll see the establishment of an independent Palestinian state in 1993.
His Excellency, at the moment, what necessary steps do you see that we can all, bring an ideas to put stop to this war? What do you suggest that can bring an end to this war?
This war will not stop without Israel leaving our lands which occupied in 1967. This will bring the peace not only to the Palestinian people, it will bring the peace to all the Middle East.
Okay.
You understand? The leader of Israel should ask themselves, 75 years now, the Israelis cannot living in peace in Palestine. Why? They don't know why. Because the Palestinian people looking for freedom. And all the world support the two-state solution. By the way, Ghana support the two-state solution.
Okay.
This is a historical decision position for Ghana for a long time. You understand? The president of America, Biden, he took the only solution for this conflict, the two-state solution. Okay. The Minister of Foreign Affairs of America, Blinken, he talk all the time. The only solution for this conflict, the two-state solution. Okay, if you recognize with Israel, why you did not recognize with Palestine and finish this conflict?
Sure.
So this war now after Israel went to try to occupy the lands of Lebanon, I don't think this war will stop soon, because all the people in this world has dignity. You understand?
Yes.
Very big dignity. I'm feeling proud with the Ghanaian people when I'm feeling they don't allow to anyone to touch their dignity.
Of course.
Okay? In the last election, when I saw the sick people go to vote,
Of course, in Ghana.
a very old woman or men go to vote. You know what that mean? Those people are proud of their country, proud of their people, and they want to build their country. You understand? The Palestinian people proud of themselves, and we are proud of our struggle, and I think they will continue to see their country free. So this after they went to Lebanon now start war against Lebanon, I don't think this war will stop soon, because Iran just yesterday attacked Israel, and some of the rockets attacked Israel. Maybe shoot with down some of them, okay, but some of them attacked Israel, attacked the Israelis. So any person looking for peace in this world, he should not attack anyone.
Okay.
He should, you know why? Because anything I like it to my people. If I am big leader in this world, if I'm not small leader, if I'm big leader in this world, anything I like it to myself, I should like it to you. Anything I like it to my children, I should like it to your children. Anything I like it to my people, I should like it to your people. We can living in peace. But if I see myself a human and the other people animals, that means I have a problem. I have very big a problem. So if they want if we want to looking to see the peace and end this conflict, this conflict will not stop without the establishment of an independent Palestine state on the land which occupied in 1967. If they are leaving our lands, I think we can see two states living in peace, and all the world ask them, leave the Palestinian lands. They don't want, and they're stealing every day from our lands in the West Bank and building of illegal. According to international law, all the settlement is illegal. The Americans said the settlement in the West Bank it's illegal. Okay, and this will continue. So I think this conflict will not stop without the establishment of an independent Palestinian state on the land which occupied in 1967, including the heart of the Palestinian people, East Jerusalem.
Okay. So now, what will be your final word to the president for Israel, who is now fighting against your people at Palestine? What will be your final word to him?
I don't like to talk about the president of Israel or the prime minister of Israel. I know how they think.
Okay.
I know very well. I read his book. He write book one day. Uh, I read his book, and I read most of the books for the prime ministers of Israel. I know them. I know how they think. I will not send message for them.
All right. So
I will send message to all the people in the Middle East
okay.
and all in the world.
Okay.
The peace is very good not only to the Palestinian people.
Okay.
The peace is very good to the all the human. You understand? The peace is good to the children. The peace is good to the woman. The peace is good to the economy of the countries. Uh, Let me tell you something. Why the African countries not united? They has the same history,
Yes.
one geography.
Yes, please.
Uh, they are living here for thousands years. Why they are not united? Because there is some of the countries don't want the African countries to be united. Because they know if they united, that means they will have very strong economy, and they will have very strong army, and they will have the people will love each other. You know, they are living together in peace. You understand? The same in the Arab countries. They don't want Arab countries to be united because this is we will have strong economy in the same strong economy and a strong army, and they don't want. But this will not continue to the end. I believe that one day we will see the African countries united and the Arab countries united, and we will see the peace in the Middle East. This is my message. My message: we like to see all the people living together.
Okay.
We like to see the governments take care about the health of the people,
Okay.
the education of the people,
MashaAllah.
the agriculture of the people, the schools, the universities, to see all the people living in peace in this world.
Okay.
I think this is better than I buy weapons to kill the people.
Okay.
How many how many look how much they use money to buy the weapons. If we use this money to build the schools and hospitals and pay good salaries
Of course.
to the teachers, to the doctors, to the nurses, to the workers, to the farmers,
To be of use.
look how we will see different world, right or no?
What will be your passionate appeal to the entire world since Palestine is in hardship and difficulties against this Israelites?
My message to all the world: we can living in peace in this world, and it will be better for all of us to living in peace in this world. It's